Before this game started, Kilmer said 48 minutes for the next 48 years of our lives. I say f that. Right? I say f that. Let's go out there and we'll play the next 24 minutes for the next 24 minutes. And we'll leave it all out on the field. We got the rest of our lives to be mediocre, but we have the opportunity to play like gods for the next half of football. But we can't be afraid to lose. There's no room for fear in this game. And we go out there and we half-ass it because we're scared. All we're left with is an excuse. We're always going to wonder. But we go out there and we give it absolutely everything. That's heroic. Let's be heroes. Come on.
Who's ready? Get it up.
Come on.
Time, baby. Say, boys. We say, boys.
Refresh the page, same old face in my mentions. Type in my name, like that solve all attentions. Two creators, one crush on the same connection. But I'm the main show, she just background in my section. I've been flagged, I've been shadowed, still I rise. Turn every bruise into views, watch the heist. She study every frame, trying to steal my shine. But she's streaming my spirit on her timeline. Clock it, she talk about me, but she watch it. I live in her head rent free, she can't block it. I drop one vid, whole app start to pop it. I'm MEL, I'm the topic, go ahead clock it. I'm up, I'm bothered and blessed, they can't stop it. Turn hate into heat, I just crop it. Been through the worst, still I glow when I pop it. Mayo rings, better clock it, clock it. All want the throne, but the chair don't fit. Every caption, little sub, every real little skit. Got a crush on my crush, got a crush on my grind. Got a crush on my courage, still behind. I took hits from the app, still I upload. Whole life in the frame, still I don't fold. She swears she above, but she lurks low-key. Every time she hit play, that's a check on me. Clock it, she talk about me, but she watch it. I live in her head rent free, she can't block it. I drop one vid, whole app start to bop it. I'm MEL, I'm the topic, go ahead clock it. I'm up, I'm bothered and blessed, they can't stop it. Turn hate into heat, I just crop it. Been through the worst, still I glow when I pop it. Mayo rains, better clock it, clock it. Views go up with my name in the chat. She rehearsed my lines, trying to copy the swag. But talent hit different when it come from the scar. I made a whole galaxy, she just wish I'm a star, yeah. Clock it, she talk about me, but she watch it. I live in her head rent free, she can't block it. I draw one vid, whole app start to bop it. I'm MEL, I'm the topic, go ahead clock it. I'm up, I'm bothered and blessed, they can't stop it. Turn hate into heat, I just crop it. Been through the worst, still I glow when I pop it. Mayo rains, better clock it, yeah. clock it.
And the tennis crew, what's popping? What's going on, y'all? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Clack it, clack it, clack it. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to y'all. Happy Thursday to y'all. Let me get this down over here. Make sure y'all smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me just go ahead and get this down over here. What's popping, 100 tennis crew? What's going on with you? Just came up here for a hot little piece of spell. Hot little piece of celeb tea. Just a little piece of topics that I want to talk about. Just get this going right quick. Shout out Glorilla and that. Glorilla and that sister, her still going at it. Glorilla and that sister, her still going at it. But before we get to that, I wanted to say R.I.P. To James Vanderbeek. James Vanderbeek's family. You know, and again, although he's not black or African American, a lot of us, myself included, grew up in the 90s into the early 2000s watching Dawson's Creek. And for me, that's where, you know, I discovered him and, you know, saw him, you know, in a show that was about, like, you know, just like teenage love, and it was just like a teenage soap opera. So it was just, you know, it was a dope concept. And for them to be like an all white, you know, majority all white cast, it was like, you know, it was relatable. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool show. So, you know, I just wanted to pay homage and just pay respects to James Vanderbeek and just say R.I.P. to him. And just shout out to those that are battling that C word, that nasty disease that comes to kill, steal, and destroy, comes to ravage you and your family, and just come to take people out swiftly, I might add. So just before we get started with the Glorilla situation and her sister, because they still a mess, but I did just want to pay homage to Dawson's Creek. And again, for those that are not familiar, like, who, you know, again, if you really just wasn't into like pop culture or like those mainstream shows and things like that, this was a show that actually, for me anyway, in my opinion, broke him out to stardom. So shout out to James Vanderbeek.
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, will it be? I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. Will it be yes or will it be? Sorry. You know that if we are to stay alive and see the love in every eye.
Yeah, so that was just a little piece of teaser. To the show that, you know, kind of like broke out his career. You know what I'm saying? To kind of like put him on the map and, you know, set him off into the pace of Hollywood and things like that. What's poppin', Cherie Harris? What's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. What's poppin', Bless? What's poppin', Nomad? What's going on with you, sir? How are you? What's going on? But yeah, we're just getting into a little piece of topics, a little celebrity, a little bit, because this week has been a rough week for some celebrities out here. It's been a rough one, and I'm just starting out paying homage and again respect and R.I.P. to Dawson's Creek. I'm starting out R.I.P. to Dawson's Creek. R.I.P. to James Vanderbeek, who was one of the lead characters in the show Dawson's Creek. So my apologies for that. So let's just get into this right quick, y'all.
Actor James Van Der Beek has died at the age of 48 following his battle against colorectal cancer. He was best known for his roles in Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues, and tonight his family describing his brave final hours. Here's Trevor Alt now.
Tonight, tributes pouring in for 90s television and movie icon James Van Der Beek, who tragically passed away at 48 years old after a public battle with colorectal cancer. Van Der Beek helped define the coming-of-age drama for a generation as the heartfelt dreamer Dawson Leary on Dawson's Creek.
You can call me an eternal optimist. I have faith.
The cult classic sports drama Varsity Blues.
Let's be heroes.
Late today, his wife Kimberly saying, "Our beloved James David Van Der Beek passed peacefully this morning. He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace." The father of 6 had been diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer in 2023, the next year revealing his diagnosis to People magazine.
The gastroenterologist said in his most pleasant bedside manner, it is cancer. And I think I went into shock.
He spent his final years away from Hollywood on a ranch in Texas, devoting his life to his family, his wife always by his side, thanking her in this tearful exchange with our Robin Roberts.
Your wife, Kim, she was there. You said that she has been your rock. How has she helped you?
She's, this is where I'm going to lose it. She's been amazing. She's really taught me what unconditional love is.
And he became a fierce advocate for early detection.
My message would be, first of all, get tested, get scanned. Wherever you're at, wherever that diagnosis is, there's always hope.
And David, James Van Der Beek bravely sharing his cancer journey has already inspired so many to be more proactive with their health. Tonight he's being remembered not just as a talented star, but as a devoted friend and family man.
Yeah,
David.
Extraordinarily brave in this fight. Trevor, thank you.
Yeah, and it's truly, truly, truly unfortunate. It's truly unfortunate. It's a sad reality that some people that do battle that vicious, ugly disease do succumb, to the disease, or it's just hard to put in words. I'm trying to word it properly without I don't want to seem insensitive. We can always pray, we can always have faith, but sometimes our loved ones, our favorite celebrities, fans, friends, things like that, co-workers, sometimes the disease just, kind of takes over and, the person succumbs to it. And it's truly, truly unfortunate. But that is why early detection is important. Especially for women. We have our own self breast exams that we need to be doing. We need to be getting our pap smears and our scans and things like that. Especially for men, get your prostates checked. Don't even wait on the age range when they say like around 50 to do it. Try to check a little bit earlier, especially, your body. If you feel something, out of whack or out of order, or, you feel funny, or you feel a lump or anything, or if you see any, any type of blood, anything like stool and urine and stuff like that, definitely go get that checked out. And also if it runs in your family, if it, and again, spiritually or generational curses, but in layman terms, in worldly terms, it's like heredity. You know what I'm saying? So you want to just, if my grandmama had him, aunties had him, uncles had this and that. If it runs in your family to that effect and that nature, definitely get yourself checked out as early as possible and try to eat as healthy as possible and try to cleanse and detect these things early and, just do your cleanses and things like that and meditate and just, you really have to just try to hope for the best. And it definitely helps if you have a great support system, which I feel like he had. And it's unfortunate that he lost his life to this disease because he did have 6 children. And I just learned today that his wife actually started a GoFundMe because with those, we have to remember these actors and actresses and celebrities that we see on television, they don't have like I mean, they have unions and things like that for like the Screen Actors Guilds and things like that, but they don't really have like sealed and solid health insurance and things like that, especially because they're not consistently working. They can work consistently for 6 years, 7 years straight, and then go cold for like 5 more years. So if they're not working, they're not, earning any benefits, and there's no health care, no coverage for them. So through those cancer treatments, she really accrued a lot of medical bills. So that's the unfortunate part about it as well. So now it's like she has 6 young children and medical bills on top of that. So that's another thing, like Jimmy Kimmel and like a lot of other celebrities were like trying to advocate for, with the Obamacare and things like that, and with health coverage and things like that. Because celebrities really, that's not say it's freelancing, but it's like, what is it called? Is it per diem, or just whenever they get assignments or whenever they get cast in a role and things like that? That stuff is expensive. Hospital visits, treatment, radiation, medications, those things are expensive. You know what I mean? So y'all, please, 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 get checked out. What's popping? What's popping? Ingrid, what's going on? Illy Ill in the building. What's going on, Illy? What's popping with you? So yeah, so y'all, please, please be careful, and please, please just get checked out and do your self exams, and things like that. And again, like I said, R.I.P. to James Van Der Beek. But I just wanted to bring awareness to that because again, it can affect. That was colorectal cancer. That's your colon. Like that can affect anyone. And those type cancers, pancreatic cancer and like colorectal, those are like faster, more aggressive of the cancers. Besides like blood cancer and things like that, those are more aggressive. He got diagnosed 2023. He told the world 2024, and now it's 2020. We're barely into 2026. We're only 2 months in, and he's already gone. So it, again, like I said, it's very unfortunate. But I did want to share a message that he did learn through that journey, because again, you do learn a lot about yourself when you are being tried, when you are being tested, when you asking God, why me? Why did this have to happen to me? When you don't want to leave your family, when you face your own mortality, you do get some lessons out of that. So I did want to share this message with y'all.
It has been the hardest year of my life, and I wanted to share something that I learned with y'all. When I was younger, I used to define myself as an actor, right? Which was never really all that fulfilling. And then I became a husband, and that was much better. And then I became a father, and that was the ultimate. I could define myself then as a loving, capable, strong, supportive husband, father, provider, steward of the land that we're so lucky to live on. And for a long time, that felt like a really good definition to the question, who am I? What am I? And then this year, I had to look my own mortality in the eye. I had to come nose to nose with death. And all of those definitions that I cared so deeply about were stripped from me. I was away for treatment, so I could no longer be a husband that was helpful to my wife. I could no longer be a father who could pick up his kids and put them to bed and be there for them. I could not be a provider because I wasn't working. I couldn't even be a steward of the land because at times I was too weak to prune all the trees during the window that you're supposed to prune them. And so I was faced with the question, if I am just a too skinny, weak guy alone in an apartment with cancer, what am I? And I meditated, and the answer came through. I am worthy of God's love simply because I exist. And if I'm worthy of God's love, shouldn't I also be worthy of my own? And the same is true for you.
Absolutely. And I thought that was a very dear, strong, powerful, genuine message, that we're all worthy of God's love. So don't ever sell yourself short, or don't ever think you're being punished for certain, diseases and things like that. Unfortunately, it's a sad reality that some people do just get stricken with ailments and illnesses that's beyond their control. Sometimes people do aid in the bed to it, like if you're smoking and drinking OD or doing drugs and things like that. Those happen to be repercussions of, those activities. However, some people just really just get stricken with ailments out of the blue, out of nowhere. And battling disease and battling, like, just trying to work your way through the journey of being down, maybe one day being weak, and then the next day you feel good, and then the next day you don't. You go through a lot of mixed emotions. You really do. You honestly do. So I would just say, please definitely just stay prayed up. Try to stay positive. It's definitely also good to have a great support system around you that can help, hype you up, be that support, be, what I'm saying, be that, be there to hold you up when you don't even have the strength to hold yourself up. So, what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I have family members that go through things and go through ailments and sickness and disease and things like that. And we have to just be there for one another. But, I just think it's really super dope. Like, when you, if you are going through something, once you get that epiphany and get that aha moment or that enlightenment, this is how your perception or your attitude should be, at least try to be as positive as possible. I can respect that. What I kind of don't like a little piece of it, and I'm not trying to sound judgy, but when people are like stricken with ailments and then they want to take out their frustrations and their anger on other people, because those people did not afflict you with that. So you have to kind of like search in your heart of hearts. You have to meditate and seek wisdom and guidance from, a higher help, a higher form, a higher being to, to understand what you're going through. And sometimes you don't get clarity. Sometimes you don't get those answers, but we all hope for the best. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to be as positive as possible. Okay. Or born with them. Absolutely, Yelly. Or born with them. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's poppin'? What's going on, Vicky? What's poppin'? Shout out to the mods in the building. Hey, kid, what's going on with you? How you doing? How you doing, girly? So I'm just paying a little piece of homage to Dawson's Creek, child, or I keep saying Dawson's Creek because every time I say I think of Dawson's Creek because that's what I kind of first, found out about him because I said, well, who is this and what is this show? And that's when I was in the soap operas and stuff heavy. I used to watch General Hospital, One Life to Live. All my children used to watch all that, come home from school and watch those shows and things like that. And then they had a soap opera channel. So if you was like, out at school or working during the day, you could watch the soaps at night. So Dawson's Creek was like that teen soap opera for me. I was like, oh snap, this show is crazy work. He done stole his best friend girl. Dawson was going to come up. He was going to fuck Pacey up. I remember that show. That show was banging, and I love that show. But I'm just paying homage and respect to James Van Der Beek. Okay, and just trying to give encouragement to people that are, just battling that nasty C word, that nasty disease that comes to ravage, kill, steal, and destroy, and just steal your joy, steal your happiness, steal your life. And just steal your time, steal time away from you. So I'm just trying to, just push out encouragement to those that are going through that situation as far as treatment. Just stay strong, stay encouraged. I know every day is not going to be easy. Every day is not going to be a great day. Some days you're going to be weaker than others. Some days you want to quit, you want to give up. But don't quit. Faint not. Don't quit. Don't quit. Because there's light at the end of that tunnel. And wherever that journey takes you or whatever the end result is of that, there is light at the end of that tunnel. Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all encouragement on that. But so yeah, that was a little piece of James Van Der Beek. And y'all, I'm not too sure if they're running any. They probably will now that he's gone, but they probably will. Hopefully they'll run like recurrent episodes or repeats and things like that. Hopefully they'll do that because now I learned earlier today that his wife is actually starting a GoFundMe because she's actually, she's accrued debt for his medical bills and things like that. And I was just explaining earlier that actors, they don't have You know, especially if they don't like a Law and Order type situation where we're on like 20 something seasons and things like that, or if you're not a you know, a multifaceted actor or singer or rapper and things like that. If you know, if you're not a director, if you're not doing like multiple jobs, if you're just on one assignment, then sometimes your career could be hot and cold. You could have a show going for 4 good seasons and then that'll be the end of it. Look at Sherry Shepherd, her talk show was ending. Look at Kelly Clarkson, her talk show was ending. So it can be a season where you're up and you good, and it could be a season where you down bad. So they don't get health insurance like most, you know, blue collar working everyday average citizens or average people in America. So now she's accrued a lot of debt from his medical bills, from the treatment, you know, down to the medicine, things like that, and the testing and all of that. So now she's asking for support with that. And I think that's understandable. You know what I mean? Like, you know, people say, you know, how are you a celebrity and you need a GoFundMe and things like that. That's why, because they don't have solid health insurance. That's why I believe, you know, that's why Jimmy Kimmel, he was really trying to, because especially for his son, it relates to him because his son was born with a heart defect, a heart problem, and he's had to have many surgeries from birth, you know, during his childhood. So Jimmy Kimmel was really fighting for celebrities to be able to sustain and get steady health insurance so they won't have to come out of pocket. Because not to be frank, they're making all this money and they're paying for treatment. They're going to be broke. They're going to go broke. You can't do both. You can't make a whole bunch of money. They got to pay the hospital what you making. You're not going to have any money. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to shed light on that. I wanted to shed on that. But we're gonna switch gears for a hot second. We're gonna get up, you know, again, I don't like to leave y'all with too heavy of the topics. But we're gonna switch gears a little piece of bit because we gotta get into Brorilla and Glorilla and her foolishness and her foolery. Apparently this girl thinks she is like gonna come up big off her sister. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like siblings fighting in the media. I don't like siblings fighting, period, but especially in the media. I feel like they're becoming a spectacle for everybody. But she's definitely doing the most. She's doing the most. I don't know. I guess she thinks she's doing her big one. I don't know. But we're gonna switch gears for a hot second, get over to Brorilla. But in the meantime, in between time, I wanted to say happy Black History Month. Let's not forget it is Black History Month. And I want to pay homage to my people. Shout out to us. Shout out to us for being great. Shout out to us for being the standard and the blueprint that the world wants to pattern themselves after. People are paying for bigger lips. They're paying for bigger behinds. They're paying for bigger boobs. They're paying for everything that all the hair and the weaves. They're paying for what we already acquire for free. So shout out to my people for being black and being great and being themselves. And if you don't like it, you want to know how to survive this Black History Month, here's some rules and tips on how you can survive this Black History Month. Take a look, y'all.
All right, you all, as requested, I'm back with another set of rules. Here are the rules for surviving Black History Month if you feel a way about it or about us. Rule number 1 is simple. Shut up. Shut up. We've been here 407 years since that ship pulled up in 1619. You got to get used to it at this point. We do not care how you feel about it. Okay, Penelope, shut up. Rule number 2, Harold, nobody cares that you keep asking about a white history month. Shut up. Do you hear me? When you see us being our blackety blackest, I need you to mind your business because it's Black History Month. Shut it up. Rule number 3, Lindsay, shut up. Nobody cares how you feel about us being in places where you think we are not supposed to be. We are supposed to be everywhere that we are. And we are celebrating Black History Month 365 days a year, sometimes 366. Nobody asked you about your one black friend, okay?
Girl.
Shut up. Now, number 4, Thomas, is really simple. Shut up.
That's it. Just be quiet. You want to know how to survive Black History Month? Hush. If you are not black, if you are black adjacent, leave us alone. Let us rock. This is our month. Let us rock. Leave it alone. Leave us alone. Let it rock. We got enough going on. We got enough stresses on our plate. We got enough problems going on in the world. Leave us alone. Ice on our ass. A bunch of people's on our ass. Leave us alone. Back up. And if you get a little piece, if you encounter a little piece of aggressiveness from a black person, You'll be all right. Just forgive me in advance, all right?
Why do some people look so cute when they run? I mean, I've got my...
Move, bitch! Get out of my fucking way! It's Black History Month!
Get out of our way. It's Black History Month. Just pardon the aggressiveness, okay? Pardon it, okay? We'll be okay. You'll be fine. You'll survive to live another day, okay? You'll be fine. Damn. That's so damn sensitive. They got the nerve to be sensitive during February. This is a mess. Enough. So, speaking of a mess, let's get into Brorilla with her sister Glorilla, because these two is stressing me the out, okay? These two is stressing me out. I don't know what this girl's issue is, or this. I don't know what he is, or she is, or Shim is. I don't know what she identifies as, but this is a mess. You out here trying to air out your sister, then you doing it for chump change. Then apparently you got a little piece of system going. You thinking this gonna be your biggest come up in America. And Harvey and TNT is letting your ass rock and do this dumb shit. Check this out, y'all.
Oh. Oh, they want me to be the bad person so bad. I don't know why she got on live.
What in the hell was all that clanking and with that plastic sheet rock metal you what was all that? The hell was all that? Lady, ma'am, sir, boy, girl, what was that? What's all that clanking for?
Oh. Oh, they want me to be the bad person so bad. I don't know why she got on live.
Very, very, very strange. Very strange. Very strange. Not with all that clanking, girl. No, not with that clanking. That clanking is not gonna do it for me. The clanking is not gonna do it for me. She thinks she done came on up. She thinks she done did her big one. Now she just gonna keep on going. And then Harvey and at TMZ is not helping the cause and not helping the case. They sit right here helping this girl get her little clout chase on. So let's get on over here to TMZ, y'all. Fair use, fair use. Let's get on over here to TMZ and check this out real quick. Cause chat in and talk to this girl again. Good grief. Oh my God. Brorilla. Brotherilla. Brotherilla, if you please. Oh my Lord, y'all. Check this out, y'all.
Well, the family feud for Glorilla is not calming down at all. We interviewed her sister, Scarface, last week and talked to her about the fact Scarface felt that Glorilla had abandoned the family. She's not supporting them, even though she's become this superstar. Scarface feels like they're being cut out of the equation.
Actually, Scarface has kind of become a superstar in the last week.
A little bit. And so a bit from our interview, but also Glorilla did a live stream where she kind of pushed back against the things that Scar was saying, where she actually had their parents on, both mom and dad, at least on the live, said, look, we can't thank you enough, Glo, for everything you've done for us. Their father said, I can't thank you enough for this car that you gave me when I retired. And so it seems like everything's fine with the parents.
So it leads us to the question, what's up?
Yeah, because Scar said something completely different. So joining us once again, Scarface, welcome back to TMZ Live.
Okay, and I wanted to say this real quick because Kai covered this on his live last night. Shout out to Kai. He showed the shade room they posted Glorilla live, talking to her parents. She called her parents up and was asking them, did not buy you a car, did not do this for you, did not do that for you. And I told Kyle on his panel, I said, I'm not being funny or anything. And this is just me being neutral. I'm not playing sides with anything because I don't know them people like that. But outside of looking in, how hard is it for you to slide your parents some? You know what I mean? Again, you well off compared to the rest of the family. So you're the most successful one out of them. How hard is it for you to slide them a few dollars to go, okay, I'm gonna call you now, I'm gonna go live, make sure you say I took care of you, we good, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. Now I also learned that Brotherilla, aka Scarface, was in the foster care system. So my immediate mindset or my thought pattern with that is she wasn't raised in the same household with the rest of her siblings, or at least she had to, be raised at a certain point or a certain period in time in the foster home. She may feel some resentment toward her parents and her siblings because of that. She might have felt rejected. There may be some, some hidden animosity toward them and things like that. So she has a different upbringing and a different account for her childhood than they do. So that's to be expected that they're going to have different accounts of their childhood and different experiences. So when you ask them, like, well, how were your parents towards you? Well, no, my parents gave me everything. They love me. But the one that was in that foster kid, she gonna say my parents ain't shit. They, you know what I mean? They ain't doing this, they ain't doing that. So that's where I was going with that. So Roya, what's popping with you? What's popping, Shanta? So that's where my mindset kind of was with that Glorilla and Glorilla situation. I said they're gonna have two different accounts, but they're gonna agree to disagree. Whether they agree to disagree, they are not gonna have the same accounts as far as their childhood upbringing goes. So it's gonna, unfortunately, it's gonna. I hate that it's playing out online, but it's gonna continue to be a battle with them. It's, in my opinion, you know what I mean. It's gonna continue to be a battle with them. It sounds coercive, right? That's what I said. How do you call your parents? First of all, parents, a lot of especially older parents, older people don't do social media unless like their kids like tell them, "Come on, mom, come on, grandma, come and film this video with me, or come do this, or say this sound bite, or say this drop for me, or something." Old people just don't be on social media like that. So for you to just conveniently call your parents, they pick up. Some people you call them and shit, they don't pick up. So if you call your parents and they pick up and then they say exactly what you want them to say, do I believe it 100%? I ain't gonna lie, no. Do I feel like she slid him a couple dollars to say yes? That's just my opinion. Allegedly, I don't know, but that's just my piece of opinion. I ain't even gonna lie. That's just my little piece of opinion. But let's get back into the video, y'all. But yeah, Harvey and them from TMZ, they spoke back to Brorilla, aka Scarface, and I don't even know why she called herself Scarface. There's a whole rapper named Scarface. Like, what is that about? But I guess because she got tattoos on her face. I guess I don't like it though. But all right, let's keep going, y'all. Fair use.
Five.
What's going on?
So we got to talk to you about the fallout from your interview, but let's start with what your parents said. That even though you're saying Glorilla is ignoring the family, they seem grateful.
Yeah. Well, right after the live, I posted the receipts with my mama's number on it since she want to lie and get in the in crowd with Gloria. I guess she gave her probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9K to go on there and say that. And then after she found the receipts, she probably was like, "Oh, you better make that 8 or 9K stretch."
And I ain't being funny, shit. If that is true, Glorilla gave her mother 8 to 9K to get on the phone with her. She asked for more money than that 2,500 you was talking about the other day. That 2,500 really made me. I was like, you doing? Harvey said Glorilla's worth about $2 million. How much do you think it would cost her? How much would you want if she could to help the family and put you in a better position? That girl said $2,500. I said, okay, well, you selling me out for chicken change. Got it. This crazy work. Child, they said Brody to go lay all the way down. She done cut Charlamagne the guard out because he told her to go get a job and go earn her keep somewhere. I'm like, yeah, like that girl is up there. What you know about me? She on that stage. She going to them clubs and at them performances and to them arenas, not you. And if you want to earn your keep and get a check, then help the girl. Schedule her flights. Go shopping for her. I don't know, shit. Clean the house. Watch your kids. I don't know what she got going on. Manicure the lawn. I don't know what she got going on. But just to say, oh, she obligated to help y'all out. She went out and got it. Why can't you? And now you coming up off her clout. A little piece of it. You know, we ain't know nothing about you, but now you coming up off her light and her shine. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. It's messed up. But let's get back into it, y'all. Fair use, fair use.
So what were the receipts that you posted with your mom?
The receipts. So I want to see everybody talking about exposing my mama number or whatever, but okay. I had to clear my name because all my followers and everybody was starting like, I knew she was lying, she was doing it for clout. So I ended up having to do a video of my mama number. Then I carried on with posting the group chat with the messages in there was telling that Gloria was lying the whole time. And this what really been going on. My mama even said it. So I had to go ahead and expose her number and put it in on the group chat, like show everybody that's her number. She saw the group chat.
So you're saying that your side of this is that in the family group chat, your mother and other people are saying that they do feel like Glow has abandoned you.
My mama wrote a 3-page essay in the group chat.
Yeah, but your dad said he was really grateful for the
Jaguar?
for the car. And
My dad, listen, Gloria feed them bits and pieces. Now, I never came over and said she done nothing for our parents, but she do the bare minimum. Gloria feed them bits and pieces, and she got them to go on there and lie. My Gloria don't do nothing. My dad over there broke. I'm telling you, I have an autistic brother who's constantly going to the hospital because he's a diabetic because my dad and I keep the food up in there.
so let's talk about.
And I got the messages on that too. So I mean,
let's talk about after.
Okay, let's just be clear. I'm nobody's medical board certified anybody. What's poppin', J Bliss? I see you in the building. I'm nobody's board certified medical anything, but you don't become a diabetic because there's no food in the house. Now, you will be malnutrition or malnourished or underweight, but you don't become a diabetic because there's no food in the house. Diabetes is when your A1C is, off and, too high and you're not eating right. I was like, you ain't got no food in the house, so he became a diabetic. That's not how that works. So let's just get that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to clear that up right quick. But okay. Okie dokie. My thing is, you keep airing the girl out, or you keep exposing whatever you want to expose. First of all, you dox your mama, you put her phone number out there, her real name and all that, you doxed all that. You keep putting out the information. That Glorilla's really not gonna help you now. I know I wouldn't. I don't care what you got going on. You keep exposing me and telling my business and trying to air me out. That's not the way you go about to get money. So I kind of don't know where she's going with it. But I guess we shall see this play out because I have a feeling this is going to be going on for quite some time. And I believe she has a book out. I believe she did write a book on it, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get back into it, y'all. Fair use, fair use. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. What's poppin', J Boy? Shout out to the moms in the building. I'll see y'all.
For the interview you did with us. So people responded to you. They were pretty generous.
Yeah, that was generous.
In fact, the generosity Harvey's referring to, you posted something saying that since that interview, you've made $200,000.
That's not true.
I mean, that's what the post said.
That's not true. There's somebody on my page. I got a lot of, people around me. They posted it, and I got on them by posting it. That's not true. I probably made, be realistic, probably 30K. I did. That's not true. That's not factual.
But 30K is nothing to sneeze at either. I mean, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah. Exactly. 30K is pretty good for you asking for 2,500. That's a hell of a come up. Or for what? Or for Glorilla Shine. Or for Glorilla Shine. I'm sorry to say it, but or for Glorilla Shine. I'm sorry. That you coming up with that girl clout. I get why she doing what she doing, but you coming up with that girl clout. I don't like it. Let's get back into it, y'all.
And my understanding is you're marketing T-shirts, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And
Print Lab, Superior, on Perkins, Memphis, Tennessee.
So it seems like you're doing. Also, I heard you say you have people around you. Is that like people around you who control your social media or post things for you?
I got some people that be on my social media then, but when I seen their post, I even seen the post regarding the Boosie, but I was like, bro, it's like, stop. No, I post everything. It was just them posts right there. I didn't post. I told the person, you running out. Don't post no shit like that.
Scar, do you have a team? Like, I mean, most people don't have people who are posting something for them unless they have.
You were about to say, I don't have a team, but you do.
I mean, I kind of have a team, but.
I kind of, it's not really like a team or whatever. It's just, you know, somebody I collab with. But I did get on their ass about posting it because it was false.
So, you know Beyonce's song Lemonade? You are kind of the poster child for that song.
Wait, do you know what Lemonade is about?
Well, I know it. I'm not
subject matter.
I'm not talking the cheating part.
Right,
I'm talking just the idea that, you know, it became making lemonade out of lemons.
Yes.
So you were upset about your sister, but now you made $30K off of the t-shirts. You're still selling them.
No, it's not.
Girl talking about she ain't got no team, ain't got people over here posting stuff for her. Bro, if they ain't a team, if you ain't doing it yourself, you got a team. I don't care if it's one. That's a team. They team you, bro, Rilla. Come on now, joining Joker and his team. Shut it up.
Now, our operation is small, but there's a lot of potential for aggressive expansion. So which of you fine gentlemen would like to join our team? Oh, there's only one spot open right now, so we're gonna have tryouts. Make it fast.
Bro, really out here doing Joker team tryouts and whatnot. Got merch up. That show was fast. You just did that interview like less than a week ago. That show was fast. You got merch up there already. Girl, save it.
No, not that you got $30K from people who just saw you, and you're selling t-shirts. You're kind of making a business out of this. So in a way,
even Tory Lanez reached out from prison and
that's right.
Sent you money.
That's right.
I was going through my inbox. I see like a hidden message. So I'm reading it. And I'm like, he flogging. It actually was his team. I guess that he heard about it in jail. So
but he sent you money, didn't he?
Yes, he did that for sure.
So, I mean,
it seems like this is all working out
honestly,
for you.
Scarface,
you don't need Glow anymore.
Exactly. This literally launched you.
Yeah, it's safe to say. I guess you can say she built the platform.
Well, we'll end this by saying you're welcome.
And actually, I have, Scar, if I may, and I don't know if I want to dip my toes in here, but to say that I have a little beef with you because I saw one of the shirts that you're selling, and it says 2,500 flat. That was a quote from me. That was a quote from me.
If you really look at it,
so I'm just saying,
he started it.
Let's go. You need to have your team talk to me. We're going to talk about a cut.
I got you.
Hysterical.
At least 2%.
Okay. I got you.
Check's in the mail. Good luck to you, Scarface.
If you or a loved one were at Northwell Sleep Center or STARS Rehabilitation between August 2022 and April 2024, your privacy may have been compromised. Here's how you can take action and see if you may qualify for compensation. A former employee has been charged with secretly installing hidden cameras disguised as smoke detectors in bathrooms at these facilities. These cameras may have recorded patients and staff, including vulnerable individuals and minors, without their knowledge or consent. Over 13,000 people have already been identified as potential victims. The charges against the employee include unlawful surveillance, tampering with evidence, and wiretapping. If you were at these facilities during this time, don't wait. Click Learn More now to report your presence and see if you qualify for financial compensation.
So that whole part, y'all, that whole part. So basically, to me, she over here running game. She running game. I think she running game. Let me get into a commercial break right quick, y'all. Give me a hot second. Y'all bear with me. I'll be right on back. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And take that poll question from me, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah. Little melon on your screen again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. New drop, new day, let's spin. Big hair, big laugh, big grin. Brown skin, ring light, let's win. They scroll, I spin the world for them. From the couch to the couch, I trend. Young queen with the cap cut clean. Turn T to a teach and sing. If they come from my fan, my team, I'm front row, jumping in the mean. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Young black queen with the pen in her hand. Roll my lane now on the whole plan. Tim's cool, say it loud for your kin. If you're out in the chat, you're my fan. Again, hit play, we all let the show begin. She protect every sub, every post. If you troll on the mind, you a ghost. Got receipts, got jokes, got hope, turn shade into confetti, let it float. Innovator, I remix the wave. Trendsetter, they quote what I say. From the block to the feet, same way. Real talk, but we laugh all day. Again, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Young black queen with the pen in her hand. Roll my lane now on the whole plan. Times two, say it loud for you can. If you ride in the track, you my fast happen. Again, hit play, we all let the show begin. Who you call when the comments get wild? I'ma slide for the grown folks, slide for the child. Lincoln buy up, protect my people. And voice still small, but together we equal. Crown on tilt, but it never gon' fall. If you need that love, just make that call. I'ma step, I'ma stand, I'ma spin, I'ma sin. One queen, one crew, and we trend. Again, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Young black queen with the pen in her hand. Roll my lane now on the whole plan. Friends crew, say it loud for your kin. If you ride in the track, you my fam, tap in. Again, hit play, we all let the show begin.
On that part, just out there, just tell all kind of. I was like, oh, girl, boy, whatever, whoever you is, I don't believe you. You need more people. Wait, no, that's no. You don't got a team. You got merch. That sure enough was quick as hell in a week. That was quick as all. You already had this shit already planned. You already had that shit down pat. I was like, good luck to all of it. Good luck to all of it, because Home Skillet, I'm telling you right now, Home Skillet, Brorilla.
Oh, they want me to be the bad person so bad. I don't know why she got on live.
Brorilla, I'm telling you now, your ill intentions are gonna come through. What don't come out in the wash gonna come out what in the rinse or something? That's what they say. Them ill intentions gonna come through, Home Slice. I suggest you backpedal, pussy pop now, or stop the train before it derails. Stop the train now before it derails, because you're gonna be out here looking crazy with it. Now again, I posed this question to you, and I saw this question in a chat that I was looking at with some of her clips and stuff. Now somebody said, now you coming up a little piece of it now. Okay, now you said you ain't get 200K, but you got 30K. That's enough to help your family out a little piece of it. Did you share some of that with your family? Did you share that 30K out with them? Are you sharing that merch? You know, revenue that you making off Glorilla? It's about I ain't making no money off. What are you talking about? Nobody would know you if it hadn't not been for Glorilla. What are you talking about? So are you giving your parents anything? So when you can you call them, go live right now and call them and say, you know, mommy, daddy, what did I do for y'all? While you counting her coins and checking her pockets? You see what I'm saying? People want to go sit around here and pass the buck. People want to sit around here and point the finger at everybody. But what are you doing to contribute to help to your family? It's 10 of y'all. Glorilla's just one of 10 kids. You said y'all had 9 brothers and sisters. That makes her 10, right? Come on now. Are you doing anything to help your family as well? Listen, Brorilla.
Oh. Oh, they want me to be the bad person so bad. I don't know why she got on live.
And listen here, child. An old plastic ass chains clanking. In the words of R.I.P. in the words of James Van Der Beek, bitch.
Your attitude's wrong. Your tone of voice is wrong. This is your opportunity
For you. Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime. But I don't want your life.
I don't want your life. I don't want your life. Get it together. I cannot even imagine going on social media. Yeah, my fucking sister. That's crazy work. That is so rude and ridiculous. Rude and ridiculous. Speaking of rude and ridiculous, I'm sorry, home slice. I know I say home slice. I say home slice a lot. But speaking of rude and ridiculous, these 2 old mother truckers, I'm gonna need Ja Rule, Tony Yayo, Uncle Red Rum, you know, Uncle Murder. I'm gonna need them to really get their lives in order. They are too old to be fighting, especially on Delta flights with regular commoners like us. I want to get to where the fuck I gotta go. My flight will not be grounded because y'all want to fucking have beef from like 30 years ago. Let that shit go. Let it go. I'm over it. What is wrong with y'all?
All right, we got an alternate angle of the Ja Rule, Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda beef on the plane, and I gotta say, this angle shows an entirely different story. So the initial footage, which was from Anthony Yayo and Uncle Murda's phone, shows Ja Rule kind of getting clowned, and then boom, we cut to him no longer in his seat, and they take his seat, and they're laughing at him, and I was thinking to myself, there probably had to be a lot that went on between these 2 cuts. Something had to have happened for Ja Rule to get kicked off the plane. 50 Cent said he made a scene on purpose so that he would get kicked off. Well, now we have footage of that scene, and I kind of think it paints Ja Rule in an entirely different light. All right, first off, I absolutely love this guy right here. Like, gentlemen, can we please just put on an episode of The Office? We're going to get our Biscoff cookies, and we don't need to cause a scene. Yeah, bud, I don't think there's any stopping this one. But I got to admit, this shows a totally different side of things. Ja Rule, solo, standing there being like, what do you want to do? I'll admit, I don't understand. Do you want to shake? And that might be, I'm too white for the slang. Maybe a different word choice. But he was ready for the action. 50 characterized it as, Ja Rule caused a scene on purpose. He faked it so that he would get kicked off, so that he wouldn't be in any danger. This looks like he caused the scene. Now, the problem here for Ja is twofold. Number one, you're on this plane. Chances of anything actually happening, slim to none. Similar to being the guy who's like, hold me back, when you know there's not actually going to be any punches thrown. You cause a scene, there's enough people, you're in public, nothing's actually going to happen. That's Ja Rule on a fucking commercial airline. Second problem for Ja Rule is he just simply never gets the benefit of the doubt. Pretty much everybody always sides with 50 because he's funnier, he killed him in the rap game. It's just like the deck is stacked against Ja Rule. But if I'm being impartial here, I think Ja Rule handled this the right way. Like, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda made their videos. They're very funny. They know exactly what they're doing. They went viral. They're running up the score, sure. But Ja Rule looked like he was ready for business. At the end of the day, as deep as this beef runs, I don't think any of these guys are willing to fuck up the bag, fuck up their money or business by getting in a fight or violent on a plane. So I don't think anything was going to happen. But Ja Rule at least put on the show like he was ready for it. It won't change things, at least I don't think so. I feel like this is just forever an uphill battle for Ja Rule that he can never win. But in this case, I think I'm giving the W to Ja Rule.
Yeah, that part, home skillet, that part. That's what we call in black people terms is up and it's stuck. That's called up and stuck. That's forever beef. So anytime I see you on site, now they were coming from the Super Bowl. So I'm guessing, everybody coming back to New York. So, they all come in the same direction. So that's how they want to fight together. But what are the odds of them being on the same flight, like a row or two away from each other? That's crazy work. But they were. So it's like, it's up and stuck. And Ja Rule is like, he's for real. Because again, they're trolling him. They've been harassing him and bothering him for how long? 50 Cent, but he get petty. He buy like about a good 20 rows into his concert and don't fill up no seats, so it look like his concerts are empty. He does a lot of petty shit to Ja Rule, and it's like eventually you get tired of it, but nobody don't want that work. He was on that flight, even though y'all was on the flight. Air Marshals is on there, undercover and all that. Damn well they wasn't gonna let y'all sit there and fight on federal airlines and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's the FAA. They wasn't gonna let y'all do it, but I guess. But again, look at what Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder said. They did that. They be doing that shit on purpose. That's like, and again, I have to really, really, really. I say this stuff to take my own advice because I really have to like not fall for the trap of we gonna get you excited, we gonna get you emotion, we gonna get you to respond to us or whatever. Because trolls will be trolls. They're empty, weirdos. They just empty weirdos with nothing to do. And they bored, and they want to fuck with you and agitate you. Look what they fucking say, y'all.
I wanted to get him. Ye said, chill, don't fuck up the flight. So once I realized I'm not gonna, the little nigga, it was like, fuck it, let's just troll him. Yeah. That's why a nigga pulled out the camera and just started trolling him. Cause nothing wasn't serious gonna happen with Ja Rule on the plane. So we were just having fun with this shit, man. It was actually funny.
As long as
it was good promotion for the Real Report. We popping right now. The Real Report. Shout out to the Volume. That was great promotion. What a way to start the podcast with a little bit of drama.
And look, was great. And look, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, we on the Real Report show. It was actually funny, man. It was something that you could look back and laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I said it for the third time. Ja could have got on the plane, put his bags up there, not said nothing, throw his headphones on, and go watch one of them new good movies on Delta Airlines. Because they got the nice TVs and they got the good cookies on there.
They got some good movies.
I'm thinking about my flights. For me, y'all, everybody's thinking about everything. Everybody knows me for smoked duck in Morocco.
Oh,
y'all know me for the Swiss Alps eating bison,
caviar pancakes.
No more caviar pancakes, cause that jet budget, 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't paying that much. 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't doing that, man. So we would have been 86th off all flights, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Nigga, it was some word in the crew said if I.
But that's what went down, man. And I'm over it, man. It was fun.
It was hilarious. It went viral. It was good. We just did TMZ a little while ago.
Right.
Look how they pump fake it in front. Got that man blood pressure or got him more agitated. And they still fucking sitting here kikiing and cacaing over the shit. You see what I'm saying? What's poppin', Siri? I see you in the building. What's going on with you, Siri? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. That's what I said. I like 50 petty too, but 50 a whole different type of petty. That's what I said. We're the same astrological sign. I don't claim that word, but those male Team 69ers, they the pettiest people ever met. They're worse than the females, in my opinion. They're worse than the females. We're emotional, we're overly sensitive, but they are when it comes to petty, those male Team 69ers are insane. They are crazy work when it comes to that. They just do that shit for fun. They do it for freaking fun, saying. They still beefing, saying 30 years later, saying that's what I was like. It was said this whole geriatric beef is diabolical. This is crazy work. I've done them. Lord Chicago, child. You said the senior citizen beef is crazy work. It's nice. That's just crazy work. Just crazy work. I'm like, what in the world? This is senior citizen, they all AARP age at this point. Why are they still doing this? He said, yeah, there you go. Senior citizen hip hop beef is diabolical. It's crazy work. They still going. Yeah, they're emotional. Yeah, but you see how but it's the petty. It's the level of petty. Like I'ma just keep going with it. Shit, like 50 been doing that to this dude for a minute now. Come on. It's time to let it go. And Ja Rule fall for it every time. I think that enough, no lie. That's how 50 do it. No lie. And I'm gonna give y'all a little pro tool, a little tip. If we know it's gonna get a reaction out of you, we're gonna keep doing it. You can't react, you just gotta let it go. You gotta let it slide. Little piece of big, gotta let it slide. Because if we know you are going to react, we are going to do it some more because it gives us a key to car. I'm just being for I'm being for real. I'm being for real. That dude been doing that shit for a minute. 50 been doing that shit for a while, the job. And you just seen them two. Look at these two bowls or something. 50 ain't paying for the jet fuel. You a grown ass man talking about another man ain't paying your jet fuel and paying your way, and talking about you over here eating bison.
I wanted them. Ye said chill, don't fuck up the flight. So once I realized I'm not gonna, the little nigga. It was like, fuck it, let's just troll him. Yeah. That's why a nigga pulled out the camera and just started trolling him. Cause nothing wasn't serious gonna happen with, Ja Rule on the plane. So we were just having fun with this shit, man. It was actually funny.
As long as
it was good promotion for the Real Report. We popping right now. The Real Report. Shout out to the Volume. That was great promotion. What a way to start the podcast with a little bit of drama.
And look, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, we on the Real Report show. It was actually funny, man. It was something that you could look back and laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I said it for the third time. Ja could have got on the plane, put his bags up there, not said nothing, throw his headphones on, and go watch one of them new good movies on Delta Airlines. Because they got the nice TVs and they got the good cookies on there.
They got some good movies.
I'm thinking about my flights. For me, y'all, everybody's thinking about everything. Everybody knows me for smoked duck in Morocco.
Oh,
y'all know me for the Swiss Alps eating bison,
caviar, pancakes.
No more caviar pancakes, cause that jet budget, 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't paying that much. 50 ain't paying that jet fuel. He ain't doing that, man. So we would have been 86th off all flights, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Nigga, it was some word in the crew said if I.
But that's what went down, man. And I'm over it, man. It was fun.
It was hilarious. It went viral. It was good. We just did TMZ a little while ago.
Right.
I mean, just caviar pancakes. I'm eating bison. Now you eating bison? That's what you eating? Where you hunt bison at? Where you get bison from? Negroid. Ain't no damn bison. Your ass over here eating buffalo wings. Shut up with your buffalo.
Tom, can you hear me? Tom, I need to know how you contracted the flu. Did you leave the house?
No, I was so hungry. Leonard, it was so delicious.
I swear, my left hand, right hand to God, I did not feed him no chicken, just some fries and some buffalo wings.
Oh man, there was chicken in here all this time.
Chicken? No, not chicken. Buffalo. You ain't just hear me say buffalo wings? You know what? When I tried one, I thought to myself, this tastes like chicken? But then the fact it was a buffalo, I was like, no, I don't want to say it out loud. Y'all gonna think I'm stupid. That's why I ain't getting no chicken. I just got the buffalo.
Right, straight buffalo wings. Shut up. You ain't no damn bison. Shut up. Caviar pancakes. Shut up. You can't. 50 gotta pay your jet fuel. You talking about some caviar pancakes. He gave you what he had left over. You eating buffalo wings. Shut up. Exactly. That part. That's not like 50 living laws. What you do? What you talking? Like, you over here trolling people on the internet for shits and giggles. For Kiki and cars. Speaking of car, what's poppin', car? What's going on? How are you, sir? What's going on? These people is crazy. Word. I mean, just old and petty. And this girl still going on with her sister. Poor thing. Just being ridiculous. Well, plastic ass fucking chains clanking on the internet. Just being ridiculous.
Oh. Ooh, they want me to be the bad person so bad. I don't know why she got on live.
Ain't nobody wants you to be the bad person so bad. We want you to stop fucking being a weirdo and stop treating your sister like that and trying to air out your family business, weirdo. We want you to stop being. There you go. There y'all go again. This ain't no shade to my LMNOPQRSTUV community, but get y'all people, get y'all friend. Look at what she over here doing, foolery and foolishness. Stop this. Out here airing out your sister. So everybody want me to be the bad guy. No, we don't want you to be the. We don't want you to stop being the bad guy. We want you to stop being a fucking macho man. You weirdo.
Every man wants to be a macho man. Just happens got a body, always in demand. Jogging in the morning, go man go. Workouts in the health bar, muscles grow. You can best believe that he's a macho man. Ready to get down with anyone he can. Hey, 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 hey. Macho, macho, macho man. Yeah. I've got to be a macho. I've got to be a macho, macho man. Yeah. I've got to be a macho. Oh, macho, macho man. Yeah. I've got to be a macho man. Macho, macho man. Hey, hey. I've got to be a macho.
Stop being a macho man. Go get a job and stop being an a-hole. Is that broke girl boy bye? That part. Stop doing that to your sister. I don't like that. I just don't like shit like that. I don't like that. You tell she's a badass little girl. Yes, I don't want to be. Stop it. Talking about that. They want me to be the bad guy. Nobody ain't talking about no you the bad guy. We just said stop being a macho man. Calm down. You over here fucking trying to air out your sisters for what? For what? For what? Very weird. Very, very weird. You say, oh, what you say? You say you can tell she's a badass little girl back in the game. Jab. I don't know. She got a lot of issues though. I know that, but you got some issues, child. Cause I don't know how the hell you want to air out your people like that. I don't get. And then you doing all this shit during Black History Month, just embarrassing us in front of white people, and them good white folks like that. How you embarrassing us like that? We supposed to present a united front, especially in February against these white people. Is you crazy?
Why do some people look so cute when they run? I mean, I've got my...
Move, bitch! Get out of my fucking way! It's Black History Month!
The fuck? No, but get the fucking way. It's Black History Month. We supposed to present a united front at all times when it comes to these white people. These good white folks, you all in front of Harvey acting ass. Crazy word. It's crazy word. It's crazy word. It's like, oh my gosh, girl, what are you doing? Oh, simply ridiculous. Simply ridiculous. Move it out my fucking way. It's Black History Month. Get out my fucking way, yo. We ain't supposed to be acting ass in front of each other, in front of these white people. We fight in March. You know how that go. You do your New Year's resolution. You be nice in January. Black History Month, February. You start acting a fool in March. Damn it. Learn protocol. Jimmy Crickets. Oh, you say, oh, bro, Willa defends Harvey, ain't nobody that. I'm just saying in general. You know, for one element on PQRSTUV to another. I guess he's like, just get on hand and air your sister out. But he called her out though. He called out that bullshit though. She thought she ain't got no team and all this. She don't know what you talking about. Oh, just a lying. Just a lying. Terrible. Sad work. Sad work. These people is crazy work. But again, y'all, that was all I had. The little piece to do for the day. I ain't gonna be up here too long. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I just wanted to just tell these people to stop this crap and cut the shit out. Cut it out. But before we roll up out of here, y'all, RIP again to James Vanderbeek, who lost his battle with that disgusting disease, the C word. I don't like to claim it, y'all. I don't like to say it. I don't like to confess it too much. But RIP to James Vanderbeek, and y'all, hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to his family, and hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to some subscribers, some content creators, family members, and friends that are battling that disease and going through treatment and things like that. So I just wanted to, say my heartfelt condolences and to his family, and my thoughts and prayers are out to all of y'all that are supporting people that are, again, these people need support, because that disease is very energy draining. It can mess with your mind. You can, you're all up and down on that emotional roller coaster when it comes to dealing with that disease and battling it. And it takes a village. It does take a community of people and a good support system to help get you through that journey. And unfortunately, some people don't make it on this side. They do make it to the other side, but they don't make it on this side. So again, condolences, thoughts and prayers go out to James Van Der Beek, and my thoughts and prayers go out to anyone out there that's dealing with this disease and going through that journey, y'all. Check this out.
So TMZ just broke a big story, devastating news. Everyone in the office is feeling affected from it, myself especially, for reasons I'll go into in a second. But actor James Van Der Beek has passed away at the age of 48. He died from complications and due to his colorectal cancer that he was diagnosed with about 2 years ago. He's pretty much withdrawn from, the Hollywood scene. He moved to Texas, where he lived with his wife and his 6 children. But he was supposed to even be in a Dawson's Creek reunion in September that he couldn't show up to because of his health. But he passed away, and a lot of people are feeling it. The reason I said me especially is because I owe my career to him. James Van Der Beek starred in the first film I directed, a movie called Standing Still. And he was a champion of me and a champion of the film. And he was a very special person. His wife, Kimberly, actually posted, after seeing our news about it, a statement saying that there's so much of his wishes that we're going to find out in the next couple days, but that basically we lost a wonderful soul, a kind soul, and I can attest to that personally. I mean, everybody knew James from Dawson's Creek, which, of course, was classic and era-defining, as well as his turns in movies like Varsity Blues, which is also a classic. But he was also a great serious actor too, and starred in a lot of unknown projects, including my own, so to speak. But I can also attest to who he was as a person. He was a champion of stuff that he believed in. He was someone who was so family driven and so driven with love for his wife and his kids. He always tried to stay positive, especially during his sickness. He even went on Good Morning America not too long ago with a sense of positivity. And so we all held out hope, and I think he lasted as long as he could. He was someone who loved acting and believed in the craft, and always tried to push himself outside his comfort bounds, outside the Dawson's Creek, persona that he created. And I think that he defined a generation in so to speak, a certain age group, which I guess I am, Gen X or whatever it is with Dawson's Creek. He really connected with a lot of people, and it's been tough to see him suffer for this, but he will definitely not be forgotten. I want to actually pull up the statement that his wife Kimberly wrote about who he was, because obviously she knows better than anybody, but she put it in words that were perfectly said. She said, "Our beloved James David Van Der Beek passed peacefully this morning. He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. There is much to share regarding his wishes, love for humanity, and the sacredness of time. Those days will come. For now, we ask for peaceful privacy as we grieve our loving husband, father, son, brother, and friend." And I think that's a key thing, peaceful privacy. He was private, especially towards the end. And I think we should all respect his 6 children and wife who are mourning him right now.
That part, y'all. So on that note, I just want to, again, I just wanted to tell everybody, stay encouraged. If you do know someone that's having treatment or going through that situation, please be compassionate. Be kind. Try to be as understanding as possible. That is an emotional roller coaster. That is a journey. that is a journey going from 1 minute you're happy, you're healthy to the next. Now you have to do treatments, and now your body's changing, and you have to drastically change your whole routine and your situation, to try to stay alive, to survive for your family and survive for your loved ones. So it's a tough road. It is. But I just wanted to say to all of y'all, shout out to the Huntington crew. I appreciate y'all. Replay crew, make sure you smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let me go ahead and close out this poll question. I just want to go ahead and get this poll result right quick before we get up out of here, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this poll question right quick. Y'all give me one hot second. And I appreciate y'all for coming through. That was just my little piece of celeb tea that I have for y'all today. Ja Rule and Tony Ayo and company, cut it out. Glorilla and your sister, cut it out. Because again, as we see, tomorrow's not promised. So petty shenanigans, let it go. Jiggly crickets. But I asked the question. The poll question was, are you over the 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef? And 67% of y'all said super over it. They too old, man. And 33% of y'all said, nah, man, let them go. Yeah, child, it's just y'all too old for that now. Cut it out now. Now, at this point, just tell me y'all all in on it, and y'all just splitting the revenue from whatever clout y'all get off of it. I'll be happy with that answer. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all for coming through in the chat. Again, and I appreciate the Huntington crew. I appreciate y'all for the replay crew. Shout out to y'all in the bushes. I appreciate y'all. And again, hitting that like button is always free. If you would like to support the channel financially, these are the ways to do so. I thank y'all in advance. I don't check my Cash App and stuff while I'm live, but I appreciate y'all in advance and thank you kindly. But y'all, we gonna get through. We only in February, so it's just the top of the year. So we got a lot more to year to get through, y'all. But y'all stay prayed up, y'all stay meditated up, and support your people. Anybody going through any type of ailments, and just getting through. Y'all definitely stay strong for y'all people. And just be, just stay strong for yourself as well. Definitely make sure you take time and woosah for yourself, because it is a lot when you're caring for people that are going through situations with their health. It is a lot. It's a lot. But if you're 110 crew, if like I know, we definitely gonna get through. We definitely gonna stay strong. Shout out to y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Up at 6, baby on my hip, Metro card, lipstick, keys in a chip blue dish, rent due, still I laugh on cue, talking to my phone like watch what I push through. Young single mama from Brooklyn, I glow. They can type all they like, but they don't really know. I'm confident, resilient, beautiful, funny too. So funny. I love my fam and my 100 tummies crew. We are strong, intelligent, ready for the long haul. We are strong, intelligent, ready for the long haul. Scrolling through the comments, haters writing novels. I just wipe my screen, kiss my kids, small knuckles. Block button blessing, laugh at every troll. Cause peace is expensive and I own my soul. Family on FaceTime, cheering in the background. Mama in a head wrap, baby make us proud. Brooklyn in my accent, courage in my walk up. If they wanna judge me, they can watch me talk. From the block to the boardroom, in my mind, I got plans, give it time. Every joke I crack hides a scar.